Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue to fix the Ford Fiesta. This is the second episode. We already have enough parts to fix it and basically to bring it back to the road. So without further ado, let's start. First thing we'll have to do is remove the old front brace. For this, to make it faster, I'll use my gun. Okay, we are ready to continue. The next thing we'll do is remove this bonnet, because as you can see here, there's damage. And this is fixable, but I prefer to not use this bonnet. So let's remove it. Okay, now let's remove the bonnet. Here my tool doesn't fit, so I'll have to do it with the wrench. Okay, the bonnet is removed. Now we have a lot of space to work with. The next step is to assemble the front of the front mask. It's plastic. It's also with the support brace, and it's for holding the two radiators, one for the cooling and one for the AC. So next step is to connect that and put it into place. After that, we'll have to use a hammer here. We'll have to use a hammer in order to bend this back. It's not from the fender. This fender will be changed, but not now. It will be changed at a later phase, because today I wasn't able to get the fender, so it will be changed in the next episode. We'll assemble the car today, and probably in the next episode we'll disassemble it again because we'll need to remove the fender, the hood, and the bonnet and the bumper, because they will need to be painted. They're currently red, the ones that I found, and this car is, as you see, silver. So for now we'll assemble everything, and we'll bend this back to its place. So let me get the front brace. Okay, got it into place. Now quickly, we have to put at least 2 bolts because it will fall. It doesn't align very well because of this part. Let me grab a hammer. It's in place. Next thing we have to do is connect all the hoses. And when I think about it now, it's going to be a lot more difficult after I put this back into place. But we'll try. So the next step is to put the headlights. I already connected the headlight, and I already was under the car, and I connected every hose, the AC hoses, the coolant hoses, all the electrical connectors. And now it's time to put the headlights. Unfortunately, I bought a brand new headlight, but I bought the left one, but I need the right one. So next time I'll put the other headlight. For now, we'll put only one headlight. That's unfortunate. So in order to put the headlight, just lightly tighten the bolts. And after that, adjust it how you want it and fully tighten the bolts. Okay, it's in place. This is now the broken headlight. This it will stay for now until I get the other one. So now the next step would be to put the bumper. In order to do that, I have to disassemble those, remove the tires, the rims, and disassemble the under fenders. Okay guys, I took the bumper, as you can see. It is red, but we're going to paint it at some point. So now the next step is to attach this hose. It's for the air of the engine. So now we can attach the fog lights. Shaking every time you get into my mind, like a fire burning wild in my heart. I wasn't able to find where this connector goes, and this connector is yellow. Usually, yellow connectors are used for airbags. So this must be an airbag connector. It makes sense because we have an airbag error on the dashboard. So for now I'll leave it here and I'll investigate where maybe there's a crash sensor or something that I'm missing. I'll investigate what this is, but this will be done at a later point. Definitely not today. For now we are going to install the bumper. I don't need them perfectly aligned because I'll have to get it off for painting at some point. So it doesn't need to be perfect now. Next, there's a couple of bolts to attach the mud fender, but we'll do this after we attach the bumper on the other side. Next step is to attach the mud fender to prevent mud going into the suspension. The sun is rising, but I don't want to stop. I can never get enough. Now bumper has to It aligns with this headlight. It's not a problem that it doesn't align here. That's because of the crash from the fender. We cannot align perfectly right now. That's absolutely impossible. So the next part, I will lower the car and we'll put the new hood. After that, we'll put coolant, steering fluid, and I think we're generally done. So let's lower the car. That's the new hood. It's a different shade of silver. It's not the correct shade of silver, but it will do for now. It will be painted and it will be the correct shade of silver.
Cause you bring out all the best in me. You're the one who holds the key. Like a fire, burning wild in my heart. Take me far away in the dark. Only you can show me how to come alive. I feel shivers down my spine. I've been waiting for a long time. So I need to make you mine. Think I want you in my bloodline. I feel
That's it. The next thing we are missing is the grill. Let me get that. Okay, that's the grill. We'll buy a new one, but for now, we will install this one. If it's not too broken, of course. Okay, it is either different or it's just broken, too broken. We'll stop trying with this one. We'll install the new one when we have it, which is probably tomorrow. Okay guys, let's try to close the hood. It latches, it closes. There is no issue. The gaps are not perfect, but as we see, they are not going to be until I change the fender. Let's see if it opens. It opens normally, and you're able to open it. This mechanism, I can see the old one worked better. This is hanging, which it should not be. Do you see here? It's not supposed to stay here. It's supposed to retract. But the old mechanism is good, so we'll use the old one. For now, it latches. It's good. Let's open it for the one last time. And let's put coolant. Okay, I have coolant here. Okay guys, that's my coolant, G12. Red. It's already mixed. I mixed it half an hour ago. I'll put the new coolant. It's filled to the top. Now we have to start the car and keep adding coolant. Let me take the battery. This is the battery, I charged it. Let's tighten it. The battery is nicely charged. Put this metal holder into place. I forgot where the nuts are. So let me search for the nuts. Okay, let's put more antifreeze, more coolant. I think I will have to mix another batch. Let's do that. Okay, I mixed another batch of coolant, and I also took the power steering fluid because it will need some power steering fluid as well. Okay, now let's start the car. Okay. More power steering fluid. It's slow. Okay. Everything seems okay. Power steering has bubbles in it. It needs a little more. It's on the minimum. Okay, let's put the car on the ground. Let's try the power steering. This headlight doesn't work. I think everything works. It has to circulate coolant. It's starting to gain temperature. It's working great. I will go for a test drive to see how the car runs, and I'll get back to you. All in all, guys, it was a pretty easy job with the Fiesta, only for one day. The next thing is to get the fender, install the fender, and I think pretty much that's it. I managed to figure out the airbag problem. There was a crash sensor that I needed to transfer to the new bumper. And all in all, that's it. So next step is fender. After that, painting of the whole car and cleaning the interior. Pretty much that's it. Thank you all for joining me today. If you like this episode, click like, subscribe to not miss any future content, because it's going to get crazier and crazier from here. Thank you all for joining, and see you in the next episode.